Okay, there, the mic's on now. Alright. Music a bit loud. Okay, that's better. Okay, yeah, mic is on. Everything's on. Good, good, good. Let's double check that the stream is visible. And I think we're getting good. Oh no, I've looped up all of my cables somehow. Like, all of them. God damn it, every time. My phone is like looped through my keyboard cable like multiple times. Alright. Okay, so I do want to do art club later tonight, I think, but I might take a break in the middle. So I think I was gonna watch a movie with one of my friends. Mostly just because it's been kind of a hard day. I guess I've just been feeling kind of homesick. So we'll see how that goes, but I think I will take a break after a little bit. Let's start the timer off. Oh, I opened the window for fresh air a minute ago, and it was kind of rainy and cold all day, and it's a little bit chilly now. The wind, I guess, it's getting sunsetty time, so I guess the wind kind of picked up. Okay. Alright, looks like the stream is running nicely. I'm gonna go close that door, because like I said, it is getting cold fast. I'm gonna boil some more water for my coffee, too. Although it's funny because the sun just came out. Okay, I found like a couple of candies and then a Twix, so I'm set. I should be good. Got my coffee, I've got some iced tea. I don't even know what I'm doing today. Oh my god, I did some stuff already today. I did quite a bit of stuff, mostly like practical life stuff. Like paying bills and organizing bureaucracy, but I don't know. I feel like I should get some real stuff done today. Get some work done. We'll see. Hey Neil, how's it going? Hey Janos, you have a heat wave coming around Sunday and Monday. Gonna hit 27 degrees? Wow, it's early in the year for you to hit 27 degrees and 30 degrees on the island. That's crazy. We haven't, I don't even think we've hit, yeah, like we haven't hit that far in Rome. We've been at like, you know, we've been in the 20s for sure, but yeah, that's crazy. And then it's been raining the last couple of days, so it's been pretty, not chill, but like not hot. I've got to remember, I've got some food on the element over there. So it's just my leftovers from yesterday. I made like baked brie on toast with some fruit and nuts and stuff. It turned out really nice. I'm gonna have that again today, so I can't let it burn. Oh, I just found a website on, it has like Twitch statistics, which is interesting. But it's kind of not useful for me because the just chatting category is one of the most watched categories, which is great, but it's so broad. Like the fact that they don't break just chatting into different categories is crazy. Like they should have a cooking category, they should have a co-working category, they should have other categories, as it makes it absolutely useless to see what's actually happening. And what any of that actually means. Yeah, like if the most watched game is just chatting, really what that means is there's a lot of different stuff in just chatting that should probably be broken up so that there's some sort of relevance. If it's the most watched category, it's meaningless. It would support being broken up into a couple smaller categories. Oh, this is interesting. Twitch watch hours are very consistent. This doesn't tell me what. Just EST probably. But things peak at 6 p.m. and are the lowest at 7 a.m. Oh, very interesting. This doesn't tell me what time zone this is in. I'm gonna assume it's Eastern. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, so I guess that's when you want to be online. This is like a weird little like extra bump at like 1-2 a.m. and then it drops off again. It like holds steady around that time and then it drops. Very cool. This is very interesting to know. Yeah, so the best times to stream are between what, like 1 p.m. to like midnight. Okay. Again, I'm gonna assume that's Eastern time because it doesn't actually say. Temperatures for the interior are forecast to hit 32 degrees Celsius in Kelowna, and it's only May. Wow. That's wild. Ah, it says at the top of the page, UTC, Coordinated Universal Time. What is that? Is that UK? What is that? Oh, you can change it. Oh, very nice. Okay. Okay, yeah, UTC is England. Oh, that's interesting. So that's actually closer to my time than I was expecting. Yeah, that's actually... that almost doesn't make sense. So the peak times are between like 3 p.m. and 3 a.m. my time. I mean, that's really good for me, but really? That's weird. Let me check what it looks like in Eastern time. Where I would assume the greatest population of Twitch viewers are. Okay. 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. So like the daytime. Interesting. Yeah, and then the dip is really more like 9-10 p.m. when it drops off. So if you're in America, Canada, daytime hours are the best. And then it drops off overnight, which makes sense. But I'm surprised it drops off so early, actually. 10 p.m. it drops. Well, that's about the lower half of the graph, I guess is what I'm saying. Of the peaks. And then the tip is at 3 p.m. 3 p.m. Yeah, and the lowest views are at 3 a.m. Eastern time. Interesting. Well, I'm glad I found how to change the time zone. Yeah, okay, so in Pacific time, the peaks would have been, 6 a.m. to like 7 p.m., which would have been terrible for me. But I wasn't streaming that for very long. But even for Eastern time, I ran so late then. But if I'm streaming here, it should actually be better timing for me. That's really long. There's daytime America is kind of my afternoon, evening, which is perfect. Okay, so if I continue to try to do that, try to stream starting noon, going till midnight, or even a little bit starting later, going later. Okay, looking at this website was worth it just for that information. I'll post the website too. It's interesting. If you want Twitch analytics. That's very cool. Ooh, let's work on my food. It's coming along nicely. You had a total ADD moment yesterday where I'm like, I'm gonna do baked brie for dinner. So I went to the grocery store, bought a bunch of groceries, and I came home with no brie. So like, took a breather, and then I went out again and bought the brie, and it was so worth it because I ended up with a really nice meal. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. 50 euros worth of groceries, and I forgot the brie. Jesus. Oh, okay. Well, this is a little sobering. So this statistics look at the time to double in followers by initial follower count. And the part of the curve that I'm at is the slowest part. This is at like an average 2,000 day. If you're around 1,000 followers currently, that's the slowest time to gain followers. So that's understandable. I guess that makes sense as to why I feel it slow. And then after that, it starts getting better, and then it kind of levels off once you get to that 20,000 mark. But by that point, who cares? Well, I guess you do once you're there. Wow. Okay, yeah. So well, we knew this was going to be the slow part. So. A channel generally does gain followers faster the larger. Yeah, it's okay, which makes sense. That's what you'd expect. Oh, I can smell my food. I better go check on it. A little bit more, I think. The cheese is soft, but it's not melted yet. It's not gooey yet. I don't know where my stream rate is so low. It was down to 400 for a while there. Back up to 1,000 now, but jeez. I was actually talking to my landlord today about seeing if it is possible to cancel the current internet, just because it keeps frustrating me, but I don't want to pay, like, you know, some sort of ridiculous cancellation fee. Quick enough for more. Oh, so I'm doing collaborative streams, and I should definitely do that again. Did that for a little bit, and then I stopped. Well, I got busy. A dog named Buddy Holly won the Best in Show at the Westminster Dog Show. A petite Basset Griffon Vendine. Oh, I'm gonna look that up because I have no idea what that looks like. I'm assuming it's some sort of Basset Hound. Search Google. The breed was bred for hunting rabbits. Oh, it is cute. It's kind of one of those like woolly face ones. I like these dogs. I've never seen this particular breed before, but I like this kind. Oh, he's a cutie. Buddy Holly, that's a cute name too. Oh, I can hear my cheese doing something. I'm gonna go check on it again. Again, the cheese on the top isn't really melting, it's just kind of warm and soft, but I want it to really be melting. I'll have to turn the heat up. I don't know. Give it another minute and see. I don't want to burn the bottom of the toast. That'd be not good. Okay, where am I at? Alright. Oh, this is not even what I should be doing. I'm like researching Twitch viewership and stuff, and that's not really what I should be doing. Should be looking for editing clients or graphic design clients or some sort of clients. Someone who will pay me money or something. That's what I should be doing. Oh my gosh, I also did statistics today. I haven't done statistics in 6 months, so like I went through like all my different social media and like wrote down how many followers everything has and how many posts everything has, and most of them have like no posts this year, right? Because I've been way too like busy to be posting much. But it is interesting to see kind of what the, you know, most of them have grown very, very slightly over the last 6 months, even though I haven't been doing much, which is nice. But a lot of them, it was like two followers or something, because they only had like 30 in the first place. But it was interesting. Oh, did the writer's strike actually happen? I was reading about how it was being talked about and kind of like being threatened, but I didn't know it had actually gone through. I'm gonna check on my food again. Yeah, the last writer's strike was awful. I still remember that. Killed one of my favorite shows. It is happening, wow. Well, they really do need to fix some of the rights around all the new digital streaming stuff and everything, so I guess something had to change. I'm not surprised, I guess is what I'm saying. I guess is what I'm saying. maybe I should update this website. A worry for the writer. AI is a worry. That's right. AI is also a big thing. I remember reading an article that was saying there were, they wanted to make sure there were some sort of rules in place for how payments worked, and how studios used AI. So it's all very interesting. Everything's changing. Oh, a raid! Thank you for the raid, Coach's Studio. Welcome, welcome, raiders. How is everyone today? How's everyone doing?
Yo.
How was the stream? How's your day going? What's everyone been up to? Spell that right? It looks weird when it's lowercase. I think I got it right. You're good? Excellent. I'm also good. Well, no, I don't know. Today's been a kind of a sad day. I guess I've been feeling kind of homesick today. So kind of just taking it easy and I don't know, just feeling sad all day. But I have my really, really delicious food that I made yesterday and I'm finishing off today. And that's making me feel better because it's really good. It's like baked brie on toast with like fruit and nuts and jam and honey. And it's delicious. So I'm very pleased about that. I need to make another coffee soon though. My coffee's almost empty. We were just talking about the writer's strike that's apparently happening now and kind of how things like streaming and AI are all affecting the industry, which is very interesting stuff. Oh, a fucking spam email. And a spam phone call at the same time. Okay, the phone call's from Ogilvie, Minnesota. That's not a real phone call. And the spam email says I've won a Milwaukee power drill. I do not think I've won a Milwaukee power drill because I've never signed up for anything that would have the chance of giving me a power drill. Not that I wouldn't use a power drill. I just don't think I'm on that. What am I trying to say? Competition? And it's break time. I didn't see my timer go off. Oh my god, this food is so good.
I feel like this isn't gonna be enough food, but then I remember that it's quite filling and it probably will be enough food. I just once I get to the end I can make more, but I'm like, oh, I should make more. I'm like, no, how about you finish what you've actually got in front of you first, and then you see if you're still hungry. That might be the smart way to do it, right? I forget how many places I post things. God damn it, I'm so all over the place. On the page I use for this channel for like I set it up to get for donation requests, right? But I forgot I'd also posted 2 day planners on here. Like I posted the 2021 day planner and the 2022 day planner, which should obviously be taken down now because it is 2023. And like I forgot I'd ever even posted them there because I never posted them to my website, and I thought, oh, I'd never posted those anywhere for sale. But I did post them for sale. I just completely forgot where I'd posted them for sale. So that actually makes me feel better about myself that I did post them up. I should post them on my website where people actually go. Or at least I tell them to go. Plus, I want to start using this this little mini web page for I don't know, for like graphic design probably. I haven't quite decided what I'm doing with it yet, but I'm gonna change it to like graphic design or logos or branding or something like that. I don't know. I do too many things. I'll change it to something. But I definitely don't need it to host planners anymore because I'll put the planners on my website where my other planners are. But I really should prioritize getting my undated planner up because I never got the 2023 planner up and it's already May. I don't know. Maybe I should post it anyways on sale. I suppose what I should do is post the academic year 2023-24 planner and the 2024 planner up. That would be smart. Wouldn't it? thank you for the follow. Alan TTF, welcome, welcome. How is your day going? What are you up to? You are very welcome. Yeah, we do co-working streams. We also do a lot of creative streams. Tonight we're going to be doing an art stream later on. And then we do fashion design. We did book club on Monday. We're probably doing writing club next Monday. And then we do like some like bullet journaling, planners, and then business streams as well. So lots of different stuff. And mostly co-working, music, ASMR, kind of chill vibes. So welcome, welcome. You do a lot of things. I do. I am ADD as heck. So this channel also gives tips on how to deal with ADD. Just on top of everything else. Because yeah, I can't stop myself. It's terrible because all the advice is like, focus and, you know, be consistent and be, and focus on one thing. And I'm like, yeah, right. We get what we get. But I've actually gotten really good at doing things on a more consistent schedule. So things like doing art once a week and doing book club once a month, that kind of stuff. So it's a little more reliable. What kind of books do I like to read? Lately, a lot of the book club has been business books. That's kind of where I've been mostly focused. But I read a lot of business books, a lot of psychology books, and a lot of fiction books. What about you? What do you like to read? So I haven't decided what the book for next month is going to be, but I think it's going to be... Actually, I just got my library app. Just told me that the book called... I think it's called The One Thing. That one just opened up in my queue, so I think I'm going to read that. I'm going to try to get that done for the next month. I think it's a short one. I think it's only 300 or 400 pages, not like 6 or 7. So I think I'm going to post that one as the book for next month. Remind me to stretch my wrist. Excellent. I've got like food all over my hands right now. Oh, Anna, hydrate. Hey, lovely Junie, how are you today? Welcome, welcome. Come join the we're taking it slow and easy today, lovely Junie, because I'm feeling a little lonely. I'm feeling a little homesick today. So I'm just taking it slow. I don't know why either. You know how sometimes you wake up and you're just like sad all day? I mean, it's probably hormones.
You're okay-ish, could be better. What am I eating? I'm eating, oh, this is so good. I made this for dinner yesterday and I had leftovers today, so I'm almost finished it now. But it turned out so good. So what this is baked brie on toast with fruit and nuts on top. And then a little bit of olive oil, some seasoning, some honey, some jam. It's just phenomenal. It's got like garlic and almonds and raisins and cranberries. It's so good. You like books with historical backgrounds and some fiction also. Yeah, I love historical fiction. And then I don't love a lot of biographies, but I like some biographies or like where it's kind of a historical time period that they're talking about. Although usually I'll rather read a fiction about the historical period than a more non-fiction one. Non-fiction I'll read like business or psychology. I was just thinking about the book Circe the other day and being like, oh, I want to reread that book. But it hasn't even been very long since I read it, so I feel like that's kind of a waste of time. But I was just thinking about it. It's such a good book. Although the author has another book that I haven't read. So instead of rereading the one I've already read, I should read the other one. Maybe I'll do that for book club in a month or two. Okay, let me check the library app and see if I can get it on my library app, because that will dictate when I can read it. Was it Madeline Miller? Something like that? I'll have to look it up. Let me see if it's in Scribd first, because if it's in Scribd, that's always better. Then I have it more permanently. Because, yeah, she does have another book that's also good. Okay, well, I assume it's good. It got good reviews. People who liked the first one like the other one. Well, it's not even the first one. It's not like it's a sequel, but... who's it by? Madeline Miller. That's funny because the book we read last time was by a different Miller this week, but a totally different. It was like a business book. Madeline Miller. The other one is also about, it's like Greco-Roman again, but it's Song of Achilles. Aw, they don't have it. Yes, they do. Oh, no, they don't. Kind of. They have it in a PDF. I think it's not the real one. That was an audio book, and that's no good. My audio time is spent learning Italian. I do not have time to spend that doing fiction. Must learn Italian. Okay, let's search in the library app. Madeline Miller. Search.
Yo.
Song of Achilles, is it? Yes, place hold. Let's see how long it takes. 5 weeks to wait. Okay, so in about a month, maybe we'll do Song of Achilles. 2 months, probably, because it'll take a month for me to get it, then it'll take it a month for me to read it. And then we'll try to do Song of Achilles as book club in a couple months' time. Because I was just thinking about Circe. It was such a good book. Okay, so we have it on hold now. So if anyone else wants to read the book and be prepared for book club in the future, Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller is going to be one of the books coming up. I'll post that in Discord at some point.
I think I got the music turned up louder than usual because I can't hear the timer today. We'll reset it onto working mode. Song of Achilles has a 4.5-star rating. Yeah, I believe it. I've heard people say they really liked it. I've heard some people say that they liked only one or the other because apparently they are a bit different. So some people who are like, no, I didn't like Circe, but I love this one, or vice versa. But most people love both of them. Okay, I am still hungry. I was saying before, I'm like, okay, I'm not going to decide what I want to eat after this until I've finished it and see if I'm still hungry, but I am still hungry, so now I gotta find something else to eat. I'll be back. Make some more coffee, too. Okay, I bought stuff to make a kind of Parmesan spinach thing, but that's going to take actual, well, not like a lot of cooking, but it's going to take standing at the stove for a bit, so I'm not going to do it quite yet. I'll do that in a bit.
Yeah, the Greek mythology. I know, like that's why I love it so much. Like I love Greek and Roman mythology. One of the reasons I love Rome. Um, so yeah, it definitely appealed to me, and I'm excited for the next one too, because yeah, she just did it so well. Like she had such a the author of Circe. She had such a great like kind of understanding of the myths without being tied to them in like a prescriptive way. Like she had a great ability to kind of reinterpret into what made sense while still keeping to the structure of the stories, but making it modern while not changing it too much. I thought she was very talented at doing that. Okay, what I should probably be doing right now is editing for TikTok, and I don't want to do that. But I did get some views on my video, so I should do that. I should post the other ones because I have more almost ready to go. Sounds like ready to go too.
Trend bows from the Met Gala. So because it was based on Karl and Chanel, there were so many of these beautiful classic black bows on people's dresses.
Yeah, this video's like ready to go.
I love that yellow one, a little bit unique.
Why didn't I post it
Black and
yesterday?
white was of course the most popular. Trend bows from the Met Gala.
Any music
So
on here
because it
yet?
was based on Karl and Chanel, there were so many of these beautiful classic black bows on people's dresses. I love that yellow one, a little bit unique, but black and white was of course the most popular. Trend bows from the Met Gala. So because it was
Next. So I even wrote the caption and everything. It's ready to go. Post.
Hello, I'm Nicole. I'm an alto. I have it warmed up. Here's that famous part from the fucking 3 magic loop. It's the magic loop. Anyways, thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
You don't usually read a book all the way to the end, but you did with Circe. Yeah, it was, and also, yeah, I thought her pacing was really good too.
here's a forehead. You're going to press this feeling at the top. And the stash bag. It's something you have to hold these pointers for it to go. These are using the whole here. And then this is the pad.
Okay, what video am I editing next? Oh. Okay. I haven't uploaded anymore, so what's next? Oh no, I can't do this today because I didn't do like... I did not do my hair and makeup today, which is one of the reasons we're on keyboard cam. So I literally cannot do that today because I need to record more video in order to do the next step. So that fucking sucks. I should have done it the last 2 days when I had my hair and makeup done. Ah, okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna put this on mute and we're gonna get some other stuff done.
Yo.
Okay. Alright. Oh, here we go. Okay, I was trying to add a new timer to, because I've never put a time, well, I put the regular timer on the starting soon page, but I want to start using it more regularly. And so I wanted to change it to a 5-minute timer, so I had to go update the code for my timer and save a new one, but it wasn't, I did it on a different computer and it wasn't saving to this computer, but now it finally, Dropbox finally figured its stuff out. I don't know why it took so long. It's weird.
Well, kind of. I don't think that's actually fixed yet. There we go. Okay. Okay, let's reset the actual timer that's here. And we'll put it on break mode. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, and I did get the timer working, so now in the future we will have a starting soon screen. So if you get notifications about this channel, there will be 5 minutes before we start. And yeah, give you time to check the notification and get here without missing anything. If that's something anyone cares about. I don't know if it is. It wasn't something I worried about before, but I'm trying to optimize this channel now, so. My other computer, Dropbox, is eating all my data for some reason. I think it's because I tested out that video game I was talking about, which shouldn't be doing this, but it's trying to back it up to the other computer now for some reason. I guess because I downloaded it, like not just downloaded it, but like installed it, so now there's all these new files for Dropbox to deal with. But yeah, the computer's having a bit of a struggle. I think I'm also just getting really, I've been reading so much advice and so much like how-tos and manuals and guides and tips and tricks and just everything to try to get some sort of business making money in a consistent, reliable, scalable way. Because I've made a little bit of money with everything I've tried, but I can't seem to get anything running consistently. It's just really frustrating, and all of the advice out there is so survivor biased. Just all of it is survivor biased, and I've talked about this before, but it's really getting me down because it's like no one has any sort of repeatable advice here. I guess the people who do have repeatable advice are the ones who charge, you know, tens of thousands of dollars for it. But good God, it's getting frustrating. And also it's the people who don't realize how much of their success is due to their people skills, like due to them being like naturally good at networking or naturally good at talking to people or naturally good at, you know, making connections and stuff. And it's like, okay, well it's like, well, yeah, because obviously you got to go out and talk to everyone, and you know, when you do this and then they help you do that, and it's like, I'm sorry, but wait, there's like 500 steps in the middle there. It's like, oh, well, those aren't really steps, it's just something you do. And it's like, no, that's a step. That's a part of your process. So I'm just trying to look for people who break down that part of it. And trying not to cut corners, right? Like it's like, well, if you followed steps 1 to 10, but you only actually did steps, 3, 6, 7, 8, and 9, like, well, you can't really judge whether that worked or not. Go do all the other steps. This computer's being really slow right now for some reason. I feel like I'm not getting anything done today, but I'm forgetting that this morning was really mentally draining because I had to do all of this stupid bureaucracy stuff, and like there was a lot of it. Like there was a lot of decisions to be made and like just mental stress and strain, and it's like I have to remember that actually there was stuff I already got done today. This music's nice and calming. Okay, what is it? 9 p.m. Okay. Okay. I should put a candle out or something, shouldn't I? So I'm thinking about that. Oh, that's funny. I don't really have any good candles. I just have, what have I got? I have some little tea lights. Although I found the Bath and Body Works in Rome, so hopefully I will have some candles soon. It's terrible. I shouldn't go spend any money on candles at this point in my life. That's not a need. Very much something I do not need to be spending money on. I'll put a little candle up here. I don't know where to put it. Over there? No, this is kind of the empty space. I'll put it there. I'm trying to light myself on fire. But this might be a better space for it. Then I have this big empty space. Let's put a wine glass in it. That's in the way now. Alright, there we go. Right there. Let's run this computer. guys hear that dog from downstairs? Okay, this is really interesting. This is just kind of like a quick little recap of things you can do to test whether, you know, test new things on stream, like find out what you want to talk about, what jokes you like, what that kind of stuff. It's just kind of interesting things. Yeah, make notes on what you've talked about. I feel like I do that already. I feel like I pay attention to what we talk about. I usually make a Discord about it if it's new. Okay, so yeah, feel free to like, you're on camera, just overreact. Okay, yeah. I mean, I want this stream to be a pretty chill place, at least for this kind of parts, when it's more chill co-working. Yeah, everyone tells you to make a schedule, so I am trying to be consistent. I've been doing well this week. When you start the stream, introduce yourself and the channel. That's a good idea. I usually just start talking.
a nice chill break. Let's put it back on timer. Put it on work mode. It's also talking about how like the most important thing is just to keep talking, but not for co-working streams. I feel like I gotta focus more on talking during the breaks, I guess. Oh, whoops, I never updated this. One, and I'll change it to 2 quickly. We haven't started for a while now. gonna go close my blinds because it's getting dark. My favorite pistachio hack is using the pistachio shell to open the remainder of the pistachio shells. I was so impressed when I learned that. And then it's kind of end up in battle royale where you keep switching out which shell is the best shell when you find a better one. Oh, these pistachios, and they're good, but they're not salted, and I kind of wish they were salted. But they're still good. I guess when we're in a working period, I just want to make sure it's chill, but I can still be talking. Oh, I melted chocolate in this coffee, but it didn't all melt. That's funny. Usually it does. I used a different kind of chocolate this time, but interesting. Just stirred it more at the beginning. I'm so sleepy. Oh my god, I hate ADD. I've been drinking like coffee all day. And tea. I've got like an iced tea over here. I had like 3 of these earlier today. I'm so sleepy. It's only 9 p.m. Oh, I didn't want to go to bed too early.
This is talking about what do you want people to describe your stream as? Well, I would want people to describe it as cool, creative stuff and interesting conversations, interesting discussions, which I feel we do quite frequently. We had some good philosophy the other day. We've had some good marketing talk. That's the kind of stuff I like on stream. I guess I should put that in my title then. Kind of, what's the topic of the day? That'd be smart, wouldn't it? What can people not get on other channels and other platforms? Well, live discussion. And yeah, maybe kind of more specific topics, I guess. Okay, don't be ready to be entertaining. Be entertaining. That's a good point. Well, I guess that's going to be more like my art stream later. I think the Coworking streams have to be a little bit different because they have to be chill. Oh god, I don't want to go to ClickUp. Oh. My computer's not really running smoothly enough to open ClickUp right now because ClickUp is kind of a high running website. This guy does reviews for streams. I mean, he focuses on video game streamers, obviously on Twitch. That's the biggest part of the market. But I might see if I can. Not this. I don't want to send in this stream because the stream is so low energy for me. And I feel like I could do a higher energy stream that would be more indicative of like general content. You like the rants from past streams? Oh yeah, I haven't had anyone do a rant redeem in a while. Yeah, no, so you actually probably do have a bunch of do you know how to do the redeems? I don't know if you've done them before. In the next to the chat there's a little gold circle that says gold coins, and you can see how many gold coins you have if you click on that, and then you can spend them on different things. One of those things is a rant redeem. Should double check that all of these are still functional. So like egg chair should probably be moved, probably be paused because I can't move to egg chair. It would be a waste if someone's putting their coins on that. And bother that dog should be taken off. That one's sad, but I guess I better deal with it. Oh yeah, we'll play a video game. Ended. Okay, I'm gonna do the video game thing this week because I downloaded a video game and it's ready to play. Let me adjust my redeems. I don't know what I'll rant about today. Rant redeem. Okay. Do we have any ideas for what I should rant about? What should I rant about? I'll come up with something if there's no suggestions, but if anyone has a topic that they would like to discuss or hear a rant about. Oh, I had a list of rant suggestions somewhere, but I think I actually worked my way through most of them. Let me see if I can find it though. I'll go have a look. Okay, streaming bookmarks. Well, let me double check this not just at the bottom of my general streaming notes page. Might be, but I think it's on its own page. The Italian system. Wow, there's a topic. Oh my goodness. Okay, so yesterday, my entire day was spent going from office to office in different bureaucracies. So I'd booked an appointment with one bureaucracy because I need to get the CID. It's the Italian ID card. So I already have 2 Italian ID cards already, but no, I need a third one in order, that's the one I need in order to get a bank account, a local bank account, not a foreigner bank account, which is called a resident bank account, even though it doesn't make sense, because in order to get a resident bank account, you don't have proof of residency. If you want to get a normal bank account, you have to have proof of residency, but that doesn't get you the resident bank account. The resident bank account is gotten without that, so it's really stupid. What they really mean is non-Italian resident bank account, which is so stupid. It's just dumb. Basically, they mean if you're a foreigner, you get a second-tier bank type of account. So I'm trying to get the better type, like the regular type of account, which has better fees. A lot of them have like no fees if you get the regular kind, but if you get the foreigner kind, then that's not the same thing. But the 2 ID cards I currently have are not sufficient for that. I have to get another one. In order to get that one, I have to get proof of residence, which is the most stupid thing. So proof of residence, I'm trying to get, I email in online that, it says online that you can email to get this proof of residence. You email in this form, and then then they email you back the proof of residence. But no, I send this email off and it doesn't work. And then I look further into it, and at one point on their website it says, no, we don't accept emails anymore. you have to go in person to the local department for your district. So I have to, and it doesn't tell you how to find this out. I have to look up and figure out what my district is, what it's called, and where the local office is for this district. So first of all, I have an appointment for the second thing, because the second thing I've seen on some websites, the CID card says you just need identification and, you know, like proof of being in Rome in order to get it. And then other websites say you need the residence proof. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, whatever, I'll try it because I don't have the proof of residence yet and the email isn't working, so I don't know what to do next. So I go in, I wait, I try to fill out the form, and then the guy says, no, you can't do this, you need the proof of residence. I'm like, how do I get that? Because I tried and it didn't work. They're like, well, you have to go to this. What location are you in? And I tell them. So I'm already halfway across town at this point. So now it takes me an hour to get back to the actual location where it's technically for my district, but it's not close to my house because there's a hill in between where I live and where the city hall is for my district, which is super outside of Rome. Like, it's not in, I'm pretty close to central Rome, but the district I'm in is technically, like, I don't know, more north. So I have to like go around this stupid hill, which takes forever. Plus I'm downtown all the way. It takes me an hour to get there. I get there. This is the most frustrating part. This was the stupidest thing. Are you ready? Okay. So I get there. I can't find the building because the building doesn't... Google Maps is like, here, when you get off the train, you can just walk this way and then you can go straight through. And so I try to do that, but then I go this way and there's a gate. Like, it's for cars, but there's a gate. So I'm like, okay, that's locked. Like, I can't get through the gate. So I'm like, okay, well, if I keep walking, it says there's a pathway over here. So I walk this way and there's another gate. And I'm like, okay, so I can't get in this way or this way. So I'm like, okay, Google, tell me how to get in if I was a driver. Like, if I was trying to park and get to this place. What's an open public access road to get to the building that's up here? And I can't, I'm stuck here and I'm stuck here. So it tells me you have to go all the way up here, all the way around, and then kind of around this way, and then you can get over here if you're public driving. So I walk all the way up and around and all the way over here. And finally, now this is like a complex because it's for the city. So there's like buildings all over the place. And I'm like, where do I go? But thankfully they had some signs. This was the weirdest selection of signs too, because half of them were like faded and like so faded and you couldn't read them. And then half of them were slightly newer, you could read them. And then another half of, like, so I guess it was a third, and a third. Then a third of them were like new signs. But like, why wouldn't you replace all of the signs at once to keep them consistent? Or at least replace them more frequently so that none of them were completely illegible, because some of them you could not read what they said. Thankfully, one of the signs told me the building I needed to go to. So eventually I find this building. Now here's the best part. Walk up into the building I tucked. A lot of Italian offices, because they're so terribly run, they don't have a receptionist. They have someone who hangs around by the door and kind of directs people to where they need to go. Basically, it's kind of like, it feels like a bouncer system. It feels like he's it might be a girl or a guy, but this is the person who tells people to leave if they don't want to deal with you because you're in the wrong place, which happens frequently because none of these departments are ever clear about what they do or when or how or why. So because of this, they have a lot of people who show up and it's the wrong place, like me. Well, I mean, that was the right place, but anyway, I get there, I talk to this guy, I'm like, I need proof of residence. He's like, and this is kind of in my broken Italian, right? But I can get by. So he's like, where do you live? And I'm like, I live in Balduina district. And he's like, okay, yes, that's the right, you're in the right place. This is the right city hall. Because he's obviously trying to get rid of me if I'm not even in the right city hall, which is their whole job, is to like filter out people who are in the wrong place instead of just having a system that makes it functional in any of these locations, or it makes it super easy to figure out which location you're supposed to be in. No, they have like a person whose entire job is to get rid of people who are in the wrong place so that you don't go inside and waste their time further. Not to save your time, mind you. All right, so we're at the point now where I've asked, I need residence. He's agreed, this is where I get it. Guess what he does next? He pulls out a form, a piece of paper. He hands that to me. He hands out another little slip of paper. Italians love these slips of paper. They will write these little slips of paper, cut them into strips, they'll print them, and then they just hand you out a little slip with the information you need, because the information is not available online. It's not available easily. the only place this information is available is on a little printed out slip that they give to everyone because everyone needs this information and they haven't figured out how to properly use the internet yet in order to post this information. So instead, he hands me the form I need to fill out. He hands me this little slip of paper and he says, you fill out this form and you email it to this email address on the slip of paper. And I go, are you fucking kidding me? Although I don't say that out loud to him. I go, are you kidding me? On my head. Because I had already tried to email the application in. This is an entirely new email address. This is an entirely new form. This wasn't even the form that was online, and this email address was not online either. So at the end of the day, yes, I can and must email in. He's like, no, you can't go in and do this. You have to do it by email. I'm like, I can't just go talk to someone? No, send it by email. Okay. I can and must send it by email in the end, which I'd already tried to do, which their website did not give the proper instructions for. In fact, it gave two completely contradictory, both wrong sets of instructions. One, to email the wrong thing to the wrong address, and two, to not email at all and to go in person. Finally, the correct thing to do is to email this form. I haven't filled it out yet. I've got to finish filling it out and email it in. And that's the actual solution. And then once I've done that, then I can rebook an appointment at the location downtown and hopefully get my CID and hopefully get my Italian bank account. So that was my fun with the Italian system this week. But I think I've talked before about how my favorite phrase in Italian is if twice, then thrice. Because basically, if you have to do something more than once, you have to do it 3 times. Like, if you can't get something done the first time you go in, you're going to need to go in multiple times. And it's so true. Nothing ever just happens the first time or even the second time. You have to go back. You're going to have to go back again. They will have not told you some crucial point of information, or they will have not informed you of some other document you need. And, or there's just a whole extra step. It's like, well, that's fine. That's the first step. Now go fill out this form and then come back again. Oh, okay. Go get photocopies of all of these documents. Oh, why isn't there an online system so I could just send them via email? Nope. Paper copies. They love their paper copies. But anyways, that was my fun with the Italian system today. I've had lots of fun with the Italian system because they are very, and I knew this going in. I knew they would be a little bit inefficient, a little bit weird, just a little bit special all over. Hey, Ghoul, how you doing? You all finished your work? Cool. All right, well, I'm about done this stream here. I'll give it another 7 minutes to finish out the timer, and then I'll go give someone a raid. How does that sound? You got an hour and a bit? Okay, cool. Perfect. I'll go find someone to raid right now. And then when I come back stream, I'm going to be doing a little bit of, I don't know, I'm exhausted. I plan to do art tonight. So 50% chance that there will be an art stream later today. Ooh, you got a job to apply for. How exciting. Okay, and you're going to be doing more later tonight? Okay. Well, I mean, it depends on how much later tonight that is, because it's almost 10 p.m. here, and I didn't want to be up too late. Although I'm so tired, though. Jesus Christ. I didn't want to go to bed at 10 either. So, good lord. Rant redeems! I love the rant redeems.
Okay, alright, this has been a good stream. Today's been really weird because I've actually got a lot of stuff done, but I feel like I haven't. Just because my brain's been so... I don't know. There's no better word for it than sad. My brain's been so sad all day. So, that's just where I've been at. But I actually got quite a bit of stuff done. So I really can't complain too much. I guess I got through it. And then I'm gonna try to get... and I was thinking, like, if I'm feeling kind of emotional, then that would be a great time to do some art. So hopefully I will be in the art mood in about an hour or two. Could work out really nicely. Thank you for the follow. Oh, I'm used to doing sign language. Thank you, but like you can't see my face, so it's just my hand waving. But thank you. How are you today? Work zug zug. How's it going? And what are you working on? If you are indeed working on something. I like the name. Yeah, okay, good. The Discord just auto-posted. Everyone go check out the Discord. We're trying to hype up the Discord again because it was doing super cool stuff, and then I got, busy with life because life has been crazy with the move and everything to Europe. But now that I'm back and able to actually check the Discord without, like, it being too big of a stress, it's starting to get some activity again, starting to get some people, and starting to be cool. All right, let's do a raid. We're gonna go a raid away. We're gonna raid Kumpf, who I don't think we've raided before, but is a co-working streamer. Let's go. Oh wait, I'm on the wrong keyboard. Okay, let me do it on the other computer. I usually have this stream chat running in both computers so I can use whatever computer the keyboard happens to be attached to. Because I only brought one keyboard with me from Canada. But I have a keyboard that I kickstarted that's going to be arriving. Well, it's supposed to be finished in June, maybe July. We'll see. Kickstarters, things get pushed and pushed and pushed. It was probably supposed to be March originally. I don't even know. But yeah, we'll kind of see how that goes. And I'm excited because it's a tube. Oh, thank you for the follow and warned. I appreciate that. How are you today? What are you up to? We are just finishing up here. We're gonna go do a raid. But I was just saying, I got a new Kickstarter from
a new keyboard from Kickstarter, and it's a split keyboard that props up on its sides, which is what I want for my hands because this is bad for my wrists and this is good for my wrists, which is why I have the vertical mouse. So if I have 2 vertical keyboards, that'd be great because I do the thing where I just prop the keyboard up like this, but then I hit my hand on this part of it because it's so tall. So I'm excited to have a split keyboard because split keyboards are expensive, but this one's cool. So anyways, let's go do a raid. Yeah, thanks everyone who hung out today. The mouse is amazing. If you like this mouse, it's listed in my bio. You can go check it out. It comes in other colors than pink, but this is the most durable mouse. I drop this thing all the damn time, and yeah, it's still kicking. So I do highly recommend it. I can't spell conf. Let's read. But yeah, welcome in. We do co-working streams. There's a couple newcomers today. We do co-working streams. We also do creative streams like art. We might be doing art later today, in fact. We also do, what am I trying to say? We also do other streams like fashion design. We do book club. We did that this week. We'll be doing it again next week. Writing club, planners, bullet journaling, kind of all sorts of cool stuff. Oh, I did the raid command wrong. Why do I do that every time? Okay, let me try again. All right, thanks everyone. You love creative streamers, yay! Good. All right, let's see if that works this time. There we go. I did it. Yay, I did it. Okay, bye everyone. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you had a good time. And yeah, have an excellent night. I might see you again later today or tomorrow, next day, whenever you're around. Bye.